Hello. I am here. quick, a little quick one here. I haven't done some ESO stuff since the reward card, and found out that the had a house, a notable house on the scorecard this month. It was called Sword Swingers Doubt, I believe. Anyway, we're gonna have a little talk about this rump buster. I call it a rump buster. Scrying. The first thing you guys need to know about this stuff, it is complete pain in my rump right now. The only reason I'm on this account right now is because this was the closest one I had to getting level 7 scrying. Actually, I have to take it to 10 because I went and got some crowns, because on my new main account, I'm just going to buy the skill line straight out. I'm not going to deal with all this. So if you went through another account and you already got level 10, you can just buy the skill line for any other characters future that you would like to have it on. Right now, I'm looking for this. Let me show you guys something here. When you scry this stuff, your areas, when you originally scry, it's going to look something like this, depending on how many you got on it, okay? When you zoom in to this, that's when it really tells you how big the area is. And right now, I'm in this big little area right here. I'm telling you, man, they give you areas in this thing that are big enough to fit several a freaking small continent, okay? For a while there, it was like this, or, you know, there were some small areas, but not always. So this way, so what I'm going to do here, since I'm not really having any luck, and I didn't really get a good scry on that one, so I got 3, okay? You can get 6 total. With the 6th one, if you go all the way to 6 and you manage to get all 6, we'll give you 1 location to look in. If you get anything less than that, it gives you several different ones. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over here for you guys real quick. And we're going to abandon this, and I'm going to give you guys just a quick tutorial on scrying here. You're going to get different leads. Your gold leads and orange leads are your best leads. Those always usually generally come with a timer. This one also, I believe, had a timer. Some of your purple ones will have a timer as well. You have to do them like within 30 days or something to that effect. So when you're going in, you have this. I already have some abilities. If you look up here below the diamond there, I have an L1, a triangle, and an R1. Now, I won't be able to show you all of them on this scry because you only get so many points. But your goal is here is to get these little places here. So I'm going to use I'm going to show you what the R1 does. If you come over here next to an area that you already got lit up, you can do this with it, okay? That's your R1, okay? Now, if you go over here to the L1 that I have, gives you this little honeycomb section, which will change all those there to one thing, and then you can go down. This one here is a little bit more complicated. You can only go next as all of them. You can only go next to one, and sometimes they give you more, sometimes so your best 2 really is going to be the L1 and the R1 at this point. So I'm going to take this R1 and I'm going to go down here with that one. Now, you only get so many charges. You have to get these charges by finding these other ones, okay? I'm already doing better. I've got 4 on this one compared to the 3 that I had last time. Let's see here. Alright, I have a charge. Is it going to be worth me to do this charge? Probably. We're going to go ahead and do this just so you guys can see here. We want to do that, okay? And eventually this is going to go dark and not let me pick anymore. There it went, right there. So I got 4 of the 6. Okay, this is going to drop my areas down. I showed you the areas to begin with. So it's now dropped me down. Instead of having 4 or 5 areas like I had just a little while ago, I now have 3. Now we're going to go to continue, and we're going to scroll in and see how big these areas actually are. This one's not too bad. I might go for this one first, depending on where I'm at here. And then this one's way over here. So we'll go try and do this one first and see if I can find this and show you guys what you're looking for. Now, we're going to go over to the skill line here for this very, very quickly, okay? because I have to show you a couple things in this skill line. You're going to have excavation, which is right here, and scrying right here. Uh-oh, we've got a golem popping up. So we'll come over here. Okay, this hand brush creates more intuition, which is what you need to use your skills and stuff like that. And it also, this one will basically the same thing. With the first one, okay. Auger is great. You're going to need that auger, so you're going to want to max that out because you use that auger to when you actually get to the dig site, and we'll show you guys that here. Hopefully, if I find the dig site on this one. Now, when you initially find a dig site, it could be the actual excavation site or just a treasure. Just to let you guys know that. The trowel, you got to be careful with that. You can really mess some stuff up with that. I have exploded fissures with that, and I have also cracked the case and rendered the treasure done. And it disappeared, and I had to find it again. Keen eye on dig sites. Now, here's a big one. Is it helpful to a point? Is it worth the 2 sky shard points you had to put into it? I'm on the fence with that one. I can't really say yes and I can't really say no. There's been times that this does glitch and the big blue light will not come up. Or the sound won't work. There's been times I've been standing right next to it and I will just look down and I'm literally standing on top of it. No sound, no light, no nothing, okay? So this is a hit or miss on that. That is up to you guys. Excavators reserves. That's always useful. I'm planning on doing that next because that gives you an additional time when you're actually excavating the site, and I do need to get that up to 2 next. Heavy shovel, I have not tried that yet. I don't have that yet, but it might be useful. I don't know yet. Keen eye on treasure chests, not worth it. Don't do it. I did it just out of curiosity. I'm going to get a respec scroll and fix that little blunder right there. But what that does, I'm sure I'll run across the chest. It'll make the chest glow blue like the dig site. If you have this dig site up to max, it'll glow blue. I'll show you the chest if I find one here. Now, that's your excavation. When you come down here to scrying, it's a whole different ballgame, okay? Scrying is very much like any other skill, okay? You're going to have to put points in this, okay? Right now, I have it up to where I can do the gold ones. And I'll go in and I will show you those again here in a minute and explain those a little bit more. I'm not sure about that level 5 yet. I've not had any clues of ultimate difficulty yet, but I figure you'll start getting those once you get that up to max 5. So that one there, you definitely want to max that one out. Completely, totally. You want to do that if you're going to do scrying. Scryer's patience. Additional turn, that could be very helpful as well. So I might want to work on that. That could be helpful. I think that has to do with the actual. You got your coalescence there. That's the one that I was showing you with the hexagon. Now this one will increase your hexagon cluster. I only had that one. Future focus I've not used. Just gives you another magical charge for using scrying, so like to use with this, basically. Dilation, I showed you that one. I'm not sure which one that is on the thing, but you know, get that up to 2, that's what you're going to get. Far sight there, we got that. Preemptive power. Ooh, that sounds like a good one. I might want to sink some skill points into that one. I'll see how that one works out. Alright, so that is your scrying one. We'll go in and show you right now. When you're going to do your scrying, you're going to come down to journal. Now, you do have to do a quest to get this, and you believe you do have to be ESO plus to do this as well. I'm not entirely sure on the ESO plus, because when I started this game, I pretty much just got ESO plus, like, the first 2 weeks I was in there. So I can't be 100% for sure on that. But you want to go to your journal. You want to go down to antiquities. It's going to say scribal current zone, which is where I'm at now. And that tells you what you have available, how many you found, the difficulty of it, etc., etc. Okay. Then you can go down here to all zones and all active leads, pretty much, which is all zones, and you have these. And if you look at the cipher vestments I'm looking at, you see that lead expires in 25 days and 7 hours. That means you're going to have to go back to that area, re-scry through the green one and the blue one to get that lead back again, okay? Now, the easiest way to do this, but possibly quite the longest way that I have found so far, Artaeum. It's a small area, you can bust through them pretty fast, but the problem there is you're only doing the ones that are in Artaeum. So you're finding the same one over and over. If you see that one, I found it 53 times already, okay? If you go to different zones and you do the scrying in different zones and you go through and do the leads that you haven't found any of, you get a little bit of extra points. It kind of helps a little bit. So that's why I'm out here in Deshawn right now, scrying for one that I haven't gotten. And when I find it, I'll get a little bit more points than the ones that I'd be getting in Artaeum. But really, Artaeum overall is the easiest way to do it, but it does take a little bit longer because you're not going to be getting as much experience points and raising the bar as fast as you would if you were doing a scry for a treasure or furniture. Now you can get treasure and furniture from these. Most of these I got are treasure. The one I'm working on now is a furniture piece for your house. You can get all kinds of stuff like lighting the spell scar shard. That's a lighting furniture type situation for your house. The treasures do sell good. The green ones you can sell for $250. The purple ones go for $5,000. I don't think I have any blue ones in here at the moment. The gold ones, you never sell those. Those are usually pieces of a special furniture, a special weapon, a special armor type situation. So you're very rarely, if ever, going to sell those unless you don't like the furniture, and then you can put it up and sell it or whatever. But you know, it just depends on what you want to keep there. You never really want to sell those if you don't want to. You really want to keep those. So let's see if I can find a blue one. Oh, that one's only got a day. Ooh, I got a couple of it here. There's a day I need to deal with. I think the one I'm working on right now only have like 6 hours left on. So that's why I'm doing that. This is a furniture. Okay, and there are one's in Western and one's in Rothbard. Okay. Uh-oh. Sounds like there's something going on over here. Let me see what's going on over here. Oh. It's the... Okay. Never mind. Okay, so let's see here. Where are we going here? Where are my zones? Where we're going to go for this one. So I'm going to strike off and we're going to go this way. And get to this one, and then hopefully I'll be able to find this. Sometimes you find them really easy, and then there's times that you just can't find them at all. No matter, and usually if I'm having trouble with one, I will go on to the next spot on the list after I'm pretty sure I've gone through that area pretty good, and I'm just not going to find it, even though I know it's there. So I will go on to the next area and check that area. Now each area will have a dig site, if it's the actual excavation site or just a piece of treasure that you're going to get. So it's always there somewhere. I'll tell you what, they hide these things. Boy, do they hide these things. They hide them quite well sometimes. And there's been times that I have not been able to find the area in one area, and I'll go on to the next area and it will actually be the excavation site. Or sometimes I will go on and get the other 2 or 3 areas that I have on the map and turn around and it actually be the first area I was in, the one that I couldn't find. So it takes me a while sometimes to figure it out. And I have isolated the sound for like the dig sites. The only problem with that is, as you can tell, you can't hear my little guy galloping here. It's on the same level of like the weapons and the fighting, and you can't really have it too loud at all. So it's really okay. Hold on. I made a mistake. You yapping. Ha ha. Let me go back. Okay. See my bar up there? How it's white? When you get into the area, it's going to start glowing. It's going to have a glow, whether it's blue or it's just going to look glowy. Okay. So we are now in the area to start searching for the dig site here. So we are going to see, as you can see, this game has been glitchy for a little bit now. I don't know what's up with that part of it. We're in the area. And when you go out of the area, your bar up top there will also stop glowing. Okay, so across the area is in play. There's a little island out there. It might be on that little island, but we'll see. So hopefully this is going to be working properly enough for me to show you. Oh, see, I went out of the dig site. My bar up there stopped glowing. So that's how you could tell when you went out of your dig site area and to go back in. Wait. Oh, there. See that glow right there? This is what you're looking for if you have the Scryer's patience. So the dig site, not the patience, but the dig site. Let me go back in real quick. See, I'm getting all screwed up here. The keen eye on dig sites. This is what it's going to look like when you have that up to max. Okay, this does not always work. You hear the sound? Sometimes that sound don't play. Sometimes the blue don't show up and it's just a little gold coin looking things. But let's see if this is the site. Nope. Okay, this is not the actual dig site. This is one of the clues that I wasn't able to scry out to get the actual area that it was in. So we're going to take that. And you see it'll mark that up. And now we have, I believe, one area left here. Oh, we have two areas. Alright, let's go to this one. We're going to go look in this one. We're going to go up here. Go look around that one. And I'm hoping to find this for you guys so I can show you guys the excavation process if you haven't done this before. So we'll see. But really, there's certain things that you are going to want to max out. Like I said, there's a couple of them in here I haven't even messed with yet. I'm going to mess with when I get back over onto my other account. This is my Pirate Khajiit account right now. And then I have my new one that I'm absolutely in love with, the Anarchist, I believe. The one that comes with Necrom that has the green beam. I love that beam. That beam is like my favorite thing in the world here in this game right now. Because it really can do some damage. And it's constant damage. So once that beam is on them, it's just going to keep hitting them until it stops. So, let's see here. Let's hop on the horse here. Or the griffin. And go this way. And see if we can't find the next site. It should be, okay, so we are in the area. You usually want to do this on foot, folks. You do not want to just go galloping around because you can very easily miss. Oh, wait, I think I see it. You see it through the tree right there? That's either going to be a chest or the dig site. Yay, I found it easy this time. This is the actual excavation site. Okay, now they're going to show you all this when you go in to do this. I'm not entirely sure where you have to go to start this, though. Let me get that information for you guys there. So there's an area you have to go to start this. It'll be in Solitude. you will have to go to Solitude, and there will be an Antiquities headquarters there that you go to. Let me bring up, well, I can't bring up the map while I'm scrying, but we'll go there real quick, and I'll show you guys where you're going to have to go to start this. So we're going to use the auger first, okay? Your auger is going, mine is L1, so you want to do that. And when you hit this, oh wait, it'll be X. My bad. That's your L1 there. And then to switch over to this little brush, you're going to go to L2, and then your other one is an R1 or an R2, the little trowel over there. But you can't use that until you get blue. So get some blue, get a full line of blue there. So let's go ahead. We're going to use the auger first. We're not switching to the brush. So I have to go back down here to the auger and hit my X button. Okay, yellow means we're close. So I usually like to go red, we're out of the zone. Green. That is where you're going to want to go at, folks. So you're going to go up here. You're going to switch over. You're going to hit your L2. This is on PlayStation, folks. L2. You're going to go up to the little brush, and you're going to press your X and come down. Okay, you see that? That's what we got. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch over here to this trowel. Be very careful with this thing, because you see that little red line underneath that yellow bar? If that goes down to 0, you got to find this place all over again, folks. So be very careful with that, because if you dig too far down and you hit that casing, you're pretty well not in a good place there. Let's put it that way. You'll have to re-find it. Now, one of the good things, though, about this is the fact that if you do mess up, usually, generally, it is in the same general area that you're in. So you're going to look at your map, put your marker on your map, and just wander around in that area for a little bit. Don't go too far out of it, because if you go too far out of it, you're going to be too far, and it's going to be gone. But my experience with this is that it usually pops up a few feet away from where you're currently at. Alright, see? He's done. Now you get to scry for bonus items, okay? You don't want to hit nothing like that. That's a fisher. That's going to cause a big kaboom, and that could screw up your red bar up there. So we're going to go over here. There is bonus stuff you can try and find, okay? And it just gives you a little bit more. I don't think I'm going to get one. Didn't find one this time. But I did get the actual antiquity, which is good. Bonus items are always good, too, but you don't always find those. And then it's going to send it off overnight. And then it's going to come back, and then you can go on to your next scry, which, where am I at here? Okay, so I haven't found the green one here yet. So let's go ahead and do the green one. Just, now each scry gets more difficult as you go on. The different colors, they get more difficult. And these boards get a lot more pieces on it, so it's a lot harder to get a perfect scry. It's a lot harder to just basically get one or two pieces. Usually on the green one I can do a perfect. Usually. But today's just not with me today. I'm just not having the luck today. Okay, if you see, one of the areas is the area I'm already in. So I'll just go ahead and do that. And then I have this area, and then I have this area. When you initially do this, this map is so far out that you think, oh, these little tiny areas. See, that's where I messed up for a while there. You try and use the map like this, and you don't end up getting the entire area. You don't end up searching the entire area. So always make sure to zoom in on your map when you're doing this. Now, if I'm lucky, it'll be right around in here somewhere. If I'm lucky. It could be on a totally different area where it's the initial scry, and I have not messed up and caused it to move. I'll take a lore book. Thank you very much. And I think we'll go on and I'll show you one of the gold scries before I leave out of here, because I'm going to get this to level 10, and if not tonight, probably tomorrow or the next day, because I have a surgery next week. So I'm going to be down for a little bit, and I probably won't stream for a little while. After that, probably about a week, 2 weeks, I probably will be completely not streaming at all here. But hopefully here in tonight, I am going to get back into Harry Potter for you guys. And if all goes well, oh, there she blows. Up, we got the actual excavation site. That's good. Always love it when it works out this way. So let's get the auger out and see if we can't find the area that we need to have here. And sometimes you can go through your entire auger and not find that little green box. I have done it. And it's not fun. Because then you're running around trying to find the area you need to be digging in. I'm hoping to find one of the bonus items to show you guys, but I don't think that's going to happen this time around. Ah, there it is. When you find one of the bonus items, that's generally what it's going to look like. And they really can be anywhere in the field. Not just, usually they're fairly close to the chest, but as you get farther up, it's a lot harder. So we're just going to just keep poking around here. See if we can find the second one. Couldn't find the second one, but we got one. So that'll sell at the shop. They're going to send that one off because it's a new one. And I believe it might have just given me a new lead. Yeah, a new lead. This is the blue ones. The blue ones sell for 1,000. Okay, now we know. The greens sell for 250. The blue ones sell for 1,000. And those lovely purple ones, if you decide not to, and it's a treasure, those sell for 5. This one here was a furnishing for the house, which I'll go put in later. So that is it on scrying, guys. Just a little quick run through on how to do it, where to go here. Hold it. I was going to show you guys over in Solitude. It's been so long since I've been there. Solitude. I think it's in Western Skyrim, maybe? Let's pop down here and see. Yeah, Solitude. Okay, so we're going to come over here. We're going to go to Solitude very quickly. We'll go in here. And where are the... See this little thing right here? Right here. Right there. That thing right there. That is where you're going to go to start the quest. They'll run you through how to do scrying, how to scry, how to dig, all that stuff. That is where you're going to go to start this. Most areas will start you with a green lead that you're not going to have to find. A green or a blue one. Sometimes they have green and blue. It depends. But that is where you're going to go to Solitude is where you're going to start this. Lucky I remembered that before I went off here. So that is a quick run on scrying, but I do have an announcement here very quickly before I go. I've done said I'm going to get back into Harry Potter here tonight or tomorrow. It depends on how long it takes me to get this last level of scrying that I need. I need this to be level 10 to buy the skill line for my main character that I have right now. I am planning, now I don't know if any of you folks out there are Kingdom Hearts fans. Yes, I've played all of them except for 3, and like the 2 little offshoot ones. I have all of them to play on the PlayStation. I am going to go in eventually here, hopefully sooner, and be working both Harry Potter and Kingdom Hearts 3 for you guys soon enough. I'm going to get back into Harry Potter. I'm not sure where I left off on Harry Potter. I think it was part 5 of that little run that I'm working on. And I will get that one done in its entirety. And at the same time, I will also be starting Kingdom Hearts 3. So I will have 2 different games here I'm going to be working on at the same time as you guys. So hopefully you guys all will come back into that. So after I finish with this little situation here, I will log off again and go do all this. I will continue on the rump buster known as scrying. At least it's a rump buster to me. I don't know about the rest of you if you've ever done it. If you haven't, it's an alright skill to have. You can get some pretty good mythics from it once you get your level up enough to do so. But see that little green bean you got over here? See that little green bean that she was shooting out there? That's the one that I like. I love that. I have it on my newest character, and it's just loads of fun. The only thing I really dislike about this game, I love games. There's a few things here and there that I do not want to be messing with, but I have to. Scrying being one of them. But to get some of these mythic items that I need to get hands on for my other account, I kind of have to do it. So, loads of fun. Next video, if I do another one for Elder Scrolls here, we're going to go over veteran dungeons. I finally felt confident enough to run through veteran dungeons with a group of people that I knew wasn't going to kick me if I messed up or fell behind. So we'll go over some veteran dungeons here one night, and I'll show you guys that. Really cool with the veteran dungeons though. Let me get out of my wolf here. One of the cool things with veteran dungeons, I'll show you really quickly. Come down here. You're going to get a bunch of these from what I heard when you do this, but these are some, like, this one we went through the sewers, and it's a slime coral visage. Now, when you put this on, it counts as, I believe it's one of your armor pieces. It doesn't have to be part of the slime coral set, but it does count as one of your armor pieces for any other armor you have. Another thing I learned recently, just very quickly going to let you know this, you can mix your armor sets and get the benefits from 2 different sets of items wearing 5 pieces of each with this particular situation, these helms that you're going to get from running the veteran dungeons. So yeah, I got taught a lot by somebody about a week or so back, and I just have not been on to let you folks know about this. But these are definitely worth having, so you can have 5 different pieces of a completely 2 different different armor sets. On this one, I'm using, this one is just like a temporary situation I'm running over here with this one, which is why this one is on there, because I got 2 of these one night. There was another one, the Geist, Slime Crawl Geist I got, which is on my main character. And on that one I'm using Deadly and Order something, I want to say Wrath, but I could be wrong on that. But on this one I'm running Martial Knowledge and Tooth Row. And the other, my main character, I got Deadly and I believe it's Order's Wrath on that one. So yeah, so that's a little tip for you guys and gals and out there. If you didn't know, you can actually have 5 pieces of 2 different sets of armor on with that helm. And yeah, you get the benefits of both sets. And what I mean, if you're unfamiliar with the benefits of both sets, let's take a look at this martial knowledge. You get 5 pieces of that. That's your bonus items for your 5 pieces there, okay? You go down here to Tooth Row. Then you have 5 pieces of the Tooth Row, which gets you all the bonuses on that, on top of that. So you get bonuses from both sets with that one helmet. So it's awesome. Another thing to know, your weapon. If your weapon, I'm very fond of the battle axes. You folks know I am very fond of the battle axes. The battle axes, any 2-handed weapon, counts as 2 pieces of that armor that you're using. So if you have like a battle axe or a staff that's a 2-handed deal, that counts as 2 pieces of that armor, which also works very well with those hats. So that's your tip for the day, folks. If you didn't know it, you do now. So I'm going to jump off here, continue this scrying process, get this up to level 10, hopefully tonight. I'm thinking it's not going to be tonight. It's probably going to be tomorrow that I hit level 10. Then I'll be back over on my other account and running on that one after I buy the skill line for scrying over there and continue my merry journey. Another thing to know, very quickly, with the scrying, all your leads that you have, like the ones that are like this one, the 30 days on it, all the leads that you have on one account crosses over to whatever account that you're playing on at that time. So all these leads will still be there for you to do, and you don't have to go out and get them again. Kind of awesome there. Kind of like that, but I hate how slow it is. Another tip on this: don't waste your XP scrolls. Don't waste your XP pots. You know, the ones that are supposed to give you like 100%, 150%, 50% more XP. Don't do it. It don't work with this. So that's a little heads up on that for you. Alright, folks. I have got to go. I'm going to continue this. And hopefully get this to level 10 tonight. And if I get it to level 10 tonight, and I have enough time, I'll come back and we'll go back into Harry Potter and start part 5 of that. And if not tomorrow, it will be probably Harry Potter or Kingdom Hearts 3. Maybe both. I don't know. It depends on what all I have to do over here tomorrow. So, spend a lot of time over here anymore. But we'll see how it goes. As always, thanks for stopping in. If you're watching on YouTube, subscribe. And if you're watching on Twitch, follow. And I will see you folks later. Hope I've been helpful.